When I got back, Takichi was nowhere to be seen. Where's Take?
居残り練習あるからって。
So that's why he wanted to fill up. Not to mention, it looked like he was up to become a starter next year. Well, basketball club would be alright.
仲良しだよね。アキト君とタケ君って。ちょっと。
Oh, sorry.
ああ、私も男の子に生まれたかったな。
What are you talking about?
私もアキト君とラーメンの取り合いしてみたい。
What's so appealing about that? No way. If you're a boy, that would be a great loss to humanity.
損失?
It would be. It would be. Anyway, no one knew, even if you'd been born a boy. Just share everything anyway, never fought over it.
そうかも。
Sai nodded seriously, with a I hadn't thought about it look on her face. It's kind of funny. She waited for me. Sai had been in the dark, looking at the telescope we had set up in the room. Set up every day to make sure it stayed in good shape. It was retracting the telescope with an 8cm aperture. After the president retired, it hadn't been used once though. By now, it was already getting dark outside the window. You know, it should be visible soon. Albiero, that is. When I said this, Sai turned to me with a surprised look. For some reason, suddenly got embarrassed and couldn't look at her. Maybe you should stop calling me that. Isn't that embarrassing? Teasing tone in Sai's voice made me feel even more embarrassed. Well, I better get to work. I'll take you back. She is really, really sweet. Like, she's actually really cute. And girls just gossiping on the side. Got my bike and came up to the gate. Found Sai already there, surrounded by older students going home after practice, all pretending to pray to her. Like she's some kind of graven idol.
Bye bye, Kayoizuma-chan. Sayonara. Yatta!
Do you know her? And yet Saya had replied so sincerely. She was too funny and too cute. Got on my bike and Saya climbed onto the cargo rack, sitting side saddle. Saya sat and peeked in my face to see how I reacted. Yeah, seems that way. She had visited our school so many times that her name had become permanent. It was only natural that someone in another school uniform would stand out, and with the way Saya looked, it was inevitable. Since she usually showed up with food, an unfortunate name, commuter wife, just stuck. Stay quiet about it because I thought she didn't like it, but looking at her now, I wasn't so sure. Hold on tight, don't let go. Could never ask Sai to be too careful since she had the coordination of a drunk ox. Jeez, it's gotta be thick to say. Sai wrapped her arms around my waist, slowly began to pedal. Quickly past the other students walking home after the clubs. Sai was light, Ern noticed us sitting in right behind me. As it picked up speed, the wind cooling down and the sunset started to hit us. Maybe without thinking, Sai pressed her body against my back, warmed me up. Yep, Odin season. Sai counted all the ingredients on her fingers. Man, no more. Just listening to you is making me hungry. Definitely. Stars began to twinkle in the twilight sky. Winter was right upon us. This is actually, I gotta lie, this is actually really, really cute. This now, I noticed that this weird wheel that shows up in the right corner. It also shows like has a star on now. I'm guessing it's also gonna be doing flashbacks to previous moments, I guess. Approach the aging streetlight. The feeble light nearly drowned by the overwhelming darkness. In the dark country light, only one single building still held back the dark with a dazzling light. The stopping by, also known as Kazuki's Castle that never sleeps. Or at least, when this place was still on the southeastern border of the Mikazuki village, someone once called it that. Asada told me to stop by, stayed up open until 10 p.m. Back then, the village shop usually closed at 6, or at the very latest, 8 at night. It was dark at night. So when the villagers first gazed upon that stopping by, sighing glowing defiance of the laws of nature, how they must have shuddered. Jesus, shuddered. Wait, is that what they said? Shuddered. Good. So, jump to this scene. There we go. I like it that we can jump to scenes. That's great. Said it heralded the comings of civilization to the tiny Mikazuki village. People believe what they will. Since then, Mikazuki village has been submerged under the new reservoir. The rest of the village had become part of Hoshinoka city. Right? Yeah. Okay, good. I want to make sure I'm pronouncing things okay. Even still, people remembered the old name. That was probably because of the Mikazuki village. Mikazuki village's pride and was symbol of civilization. Of course, the convenience store along the coast highway are all open 24 hours. I was alone in the shop, sitting on a stool behind the register, poking at my phone. For a hard-working student, our late hours could be a real blessing, but for me, it was terribly boring. Late evening, customers only came in sporadically after trains arrived at the station.
学校を越えた天文部の集まりか。何それ、面白そうじゃない。
Who's Miss Komako? Been all for 30 years apparently.
いいじゃん、やりなよやりなよ。
I'm not, for reasons.
どうして？
I decided I'm not gonna look at the stars anymore.
どうしてなんでだってアキトくんも天文部なんでしょ？
It's just that some stuff happened way back.
お、来たね。若者の悩み。
Youthful angst.
いいよ。お姉さんに何でも話してみなさい。さあ。
Unsure how I should answer, looked up from my phone. I guess Miss Komako wasn't even her real name. She was an office worker living in some big city somewhere, met a while back online. Sometimes, when she gets tired of adulting, we kill time together like this. Turn my eye to the single customer in the shop. Still hasn't moved. Old Man Champ has been standing in front of the magazine rack since before I looked down at my phone. He apparently hadn't moved a muscle. He was as still as a hunting crane. Oh, Old Man Champ moved. Like he decided on the evening's entertainment. Old Man Champ reached out and took a magazine from the rack, turned towards the register. And then... A youngish woman came out from the back of the shop. Hey, Miss Miharu.
夜あったらこんばんはでしょうが。学校で習わなかった。てか、教えなかった？これだから最近の若いもんは。
Complaining under her breath, Miss Miharu took a pork bun from the warming box by the register. That'd be 180 yen. My old teacher stared at my outstretched hand like she had something to say to it.
ここ、あたしんちなんだけど。
Yes, but Magic told me that under no circumstance was it to feed their, and I quote, deadbeat daughter for free. Oh shit! Oh shit! Miss Miharu reached into her pocket and took out some coins. Damn! With an expression of heart-wrenching grief, she placed 180 yen on the counter. It included 2 5-yen coins. Why is that a thing, 5-yen coins? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? What's so significant about 5-yen coins? Because somebody can tell me in chat, not chat, well, I'm not even streaming. If somebody can tell me over in the comment section, I'll really appreciate that. Pretty much a chat. Would you like a receipt? She sulkily walked over to the shop's seating area and, reading a newspaper someone on the left, began eating her bought and paid for pork bun. When Miss Miharu had gone, Old Man Champ snuck out of his hiding place behind the magazine rack, fearfully made his way to the register. What can I do for you? The old man blushed faintly as he laid down 2 magazines. First was a popular young men's comic magazine, Champ Comics. Second was carefully hidden underneath, His evening entertainment turned out to be huge-breasted housewives, apparently. That's 1,040 yen out of 1,100. Using my monster register skills, quickly scan the magazine and slip them smoothly into a paper bag in one motion. That's 60 yen and change. Thanks for stopping by. Old Man Champ, apparently relieved by my skill service, left the shop with an air of satisfaction. Got his porn back and he is out. Sorry, Old Man Champ came by.
何それ?
He's this old guy who always comes in and buys a nudie mag whenever I'm working. Hides it under a Champ comic each time, so I call him Old Man Champ.
何それ? ウケる!
Old Man Champ chose his raunchy books with all the intensity of a pubescent teenager who discovered them. But I didn't mean to make fun of him, not at all. His pension allowed him just one magazine, and make anyone choose carefully indeed. Hey, Miss Miharu, what happened with that room you talked about?
平田さんとこ? やっぱダメだって。あんたの年で一人暮らしって言ってもね。なんかあっても責任取れないし。
She kept reading the paper as she spoke. I see. Thank you for checking. I gave up, acting like I had known before I asked. Guess I'll try somewhere else.
こんな田舎に一人暮らし向きの物件なんてそうないでしょ。
There are places over by the coast.
家賃高くて無理っつってたのあんたでしょ。いい加減諦めてさ、家帰んなさいよ。
Wait, the guy... It kinda makes me feel like because the guy was camping in the morning, he doesn't actually go home. And Mikado is saying, why don't you just give this up and go home?
家はいいよ。ご飯作ってくれるし、洗濯やってくれるし。これで小言もなきゃ天国だね。
You know, if Manager heard you say that, she'd throw you out for good. When I said this, she put down the newspaper and turned away. She looked at me with an odd expression on her face.
私はね、あんたのことを心配して言ってるんだよ。
Her tone of voice did sound like she really was worried about me. I started to regret my teasing. But really, you don't need to.
あんた、このままだと私と結婚させられちゃうわよ。
Huh? What? Was that what we were talking about?
母さん、あんたのことを自分の子供か孫みたいに気に入っちゃってるからさ。よく働くし、気が利くし。あんたになら将来この店任せてもいいって。それにさ、あんたの初恋の人って私らしいじゃない？
What?
どっかでそれ聞いてきたらしくてさ、下宿探しの件もあるし、いっそうちの婿養子にどうかって。
Oh, wait,
私はもうそれでもいいんだけど、若くて息のいい旦那が手に入って家でゴロゴロできるんなら御の字だし。
Oh my god, Miss Me. This woman is great. Oh my god, she's hilarious. Wait.
ねえ、子供は何人欲しい？サッカーチーム作る？
Make a soccer team. Oh my god, this woman. She is amazing. Just stop her there. Now, what to begin with all of this? What's that thing about my first love? Who told you that?
そう動揺しなさんな。よくあることじゃないの。
It's a mistake. She's just... You could have just said that for fun. Miss Miharu just sat there with a smug look on her face. But anyway, if you really thought you were my first love, why'd you work so hard every day to ruin that?
恋が芽生えた頃の私ってどんなだった？どういうところを好きになっちゃったの？
Nothing, that's what I'm saying. Don't want to run the shop, and especially don't want to get married. Just want to find a place to live.
あらそう。残念だわ。永久就職先が見つかったと思ったのに。
Oh. It was like the one tiny bit of hope I had in my life disappeared in an instant. In its place, I felt a heavy weight fall on my shoulders. Oh boy. As I was breaking out in cold sweat, I heard Kotaru's voice from outside. Through the glass, he looked at me with bleeding eyes. It's a little early, but I guess you better take him for his walk. Miss Miharu, can you watch the shop?
はーいよー。
She answered without enthusiasm, or didn't even look up from the paper, but since she didn't answer, I figured it was okay. Took off my apron, put on my jacket. See you in a bit?
なにこの新聞、先月のじゃん。
Watching her from the corner of my eye, as the shock over this realization destroyed her concentration, made her throw the paper in anger. I hurried out. Well then, she is pretty amazing, not gonna lie, that's pretty great. Hi. You get to work up, okay? Wake the neighbors. Taking Kotaro for his evening walk was also part of my job. I usually did it after closing, but sometimes I'd go early if Miss Miharu was there to take over. Thanks, buddy. Save me back there. Got me out of a conversation I did not want to get any deeper into. Seemed like there was a conspiracy brewing against me while I wasn't looking. Cold sweat rolled down my back. Honestly, made me happy that the manager liked me that much, and I was grateful. But jumping all the way to a son-in-law was a bit much. Guess I only had my rather fuzzy situation to blame. Fuzzy situation? Wait, did I say it right? Guess I only had my rather fuzzy situation to blame. Situation was fuzzy. The situation was fuzzy. See, that is the one thing I kind of recognize, especially in the early parts of If My Heart Had Wings. Some of the phrasing was a little bit off. Or maybe it was a phrasing that I was just not used to. Maybe it's a location thing. Maybe it is a location thing. Maybe. Oh well. What should I do? And there was a 6-star club. All the stuff that Keiichi talked about was stuck in the back of my mind too. All these different things I got so tied up together that I couldn't make heads or tails of what I should do. Stopped walking and looked up at the sky. There were a few stars in the autumn sky. It seemed so empty. Among them, near the apex of the sky, I saw 4 bright stars making a quadrilateral. So that's for years. It's gotten really bright around here. Here the autumn square looks pale. It's also known as the Great Square of Pegasus, one of the great signs of autumn. These second magnitude stars now appeared as faint as third or fourth magnitude. As the streetlights grew brighter, the stars were washed from the night sky and end up looking darker. Night sky I had watched as a little boy was much brighter. I probably said this story before, but if you ever go out in the either country, or if you live in the country or live in a place where there are not a lot of lights around, no light pollution, right? And you look up at the sky, it is bright and magnanimous. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Stars, huh? Makes me a little nostalgic.
かつて星を見ていたのなら覚えているはずよ。さえ渡る夜空に星を追う楽しさを、空の断りを一つ一つ解き明かしていく喜びを。
When she looked right into my eyes like that, I couldn't speak, because I felt like I knew. Those eyes, eager with the light of the heavens, it found its way into my young heart, pure and clean as the winter sky. My chest grew tight and I couldn't breathe, so lowered my gaze. I want to forget it all and move on, keep retracing those old steps. Standing beneath the starry sky, I suddenly felt afraid and started walking again. Kotaro looked ahead, suddenly started barking. A young woman was coming from another direction. She stared at her smartphone, mumbled something. Huh?
どういうことだこれ。
Girl raised her head when Kotaro barked. Could see a strained expression on her face in the light of the screen. She had well-defined, lovely features. She looked about my age, but I didn't know her. What could she be doing here at the time of night? Hey, quiet down. Sorry about that. Kotaro wagged his tail and started to jump, so I pulled him back and tried to get him to settle down. If this had been a stranger, he would have been afraid and wouldn't have moved.
Kotaro?
Oh my god, is that girl? Huh? Just then, hear the creak and rattle of the rails, signaling a train coming from far off in the distance.
やっぱあれ逃したら1時間待ちだよ。
And having said that, she took off running. Like some kind of sports car, she hit top speed immediately, blew past me like the wind. As she did so, our eyes met for an instant. Oh, it's the girl, isn't it?
Huh?
But she was off. Her ponytail was trailing behind her as she raced off to catch the arriving train. I watched her fade away, dumbstruck. Looked at Kotaru. Is she a friend of yours?
Oh!
She used that station often. It was all natural for her to know Kotaru. Looking in the direction she had run, I muttered to myself. She's like a comet. The way she flew through the night, her ponytail trailing behind her like ionized gas and dust, reminding me of a twin-tailed comet. That was the girl, wasn't it? I'm back.
お疲れさ。気をつけて帰るんだよ。
He didn't react whatsoever. What is going on here? As soon as I got back to my room, I switched on my electric heater. The weather forecast said tonight would be as cold as the end of December. Set up the cartridge stove. Next to that, my portable cam stove. Turn on the fire. Put Saya's pot of Odin on the cartridge stove. On the cam stove, a can of roast chicken. It's really delicious if you open the can and scorch the top a little. I also had 3 rice bowls. I also had 3 rice bowls we're going to throw out at the shop. I was lucky. They had some salmon filled ones left. That was my dinner. Oh, so he doesn't. Wow, something's going on at home, isn't there? Calling it right now. Kind of a cliche thing, but calling it right now. Something happened with the girl that ran by. I can't believe he didn't recognize her. How could he not recognize her if it was like a childhood friend or something? But anyway, whatever happened, she disappeared 4 years ago. I'm guessing stopped coming home. He started just living at this place and camping out. Okay. So hungry. As chicken juices started to scorch and put out a delicious smell, my stomach started rumbling. But I still had some time left before the Odin warmed up. Gotta watch out. Watch the steam start to rise. Remember the telescope I left set up in the corner of my room. Moisture was a great enemy of lenses, so I better put it away. Even though I'd gone out through the trouble of cleaning it up, it was going back in its case without being used. Nice if next year we got a member who'd actually use the UD, huh? Reason? You already there, just you. Oh my god. There's so much I still don't know. Part of me says like use it, but like maybe there's something more conflicting. I'm curious to know what happened. The reason I was in the astronomy club wasn't because I wanted to look at the stars. I was in it because I could stay in a room. The astronomy club had plenty of outdoor goods. For the purpose of astronomical observation, it was easy to get permission to stay overnight. Of course, if I'd said that it was my reason for joining, now I would have gotten permission. I was invited by the president. He told me that if the club didn't get any new members, it was in danger of being closed. When I asked if it was okay to sleep in a club room, he said of course. And as for someone with astronomy experience, I was a welcome addition. So they started calling me the astronomer who never looks at the stars. Turned off the camp stove with a canned chicken, dug a book out of the pile of my stuff in the corner. Ah, look, beginner guide to astronomy. It was an astronomy's book for kids, yellow with age and torn in several places. I opened the book and letters fell from between the pages. It was held closed with a cute little bunny sticker. Gotten it 4 years. I gotten it 4 years earlier. Never opened it.
お前さ、光のことをそろそろ吹っ切れよ。
I need to read it just because of what Taika said. Feeling an unpleasant sweat break out on my forehead, gathered up the resolve, and just then, huh? It's from Komako. What's this?
元気なかったみたいだからサービスだよ。
What? Whoa. Is that a cleavage? That was so much. Komako's boobs are huge. What the hell? There's a picture of a woman's cleavage. Thought I felt guilty. I thought of how Orihime's were probably the same size. is a grown woman. Such a simple gift, such a bold gift. Or was it just what people do in a big city? Still clutching my phone, my hand started to tremble. Just I had when I was clutching that 4-year-old out of a letter. Perhaps even more.
どうした？なんか反応くれないと恥ずかしいんだけど。あ、もしかしてアキトくん貧乳派？それならそうと早く言ってくれれば。
Oh my god. Thank you so much. You really cheered me up.
素直でよろしい。
I had a feeling I hadn't been trying to Oh my god, the tone of this changes so drastically, but I love it. Oh my god. I had a feeling I had been trying to decide something very important, but that was all gone. In such a good mood, and top it off, the pot of Odin started to bubble. Put the letter back between the pages of, wow, look, a beginner's guide of astronomy. Returned the book to its place. Sat on my bed as if nothing had happened. Hot, hot, hot. Oh, look at that. Opened the lid and steam billowed out. Room filled with a cloud of steam. Radish, potatoes, fish cakes, cabbage rolls, octopus, and so much more. The greenness glinted golden and wet with soup through the steam. Pot was all like an overflowing treasure chest. It does look really good, oh my god. Time to eat. I offered up my thanks to Saya for bringing it to me, and my family for making it. Grabbed my chopsticks. This radish is so good. Potatoes are so tender. It was a cold evening. First touch of winter was in the air. The hot pot of Odin, the flavor seeping deep into every bite, warmed my body and soul. I'm guessing that's a loading screen? I guess it has to be, right? Oh, this is set back in elementary school now. Oh yeah, elementary, middle, and now. You've been lying to us the whole time anyway. A planetary observation journal was in terrible shape. Just like us. From that day on, we no longer look at the stars. What happened? That's a foreshadowing to what happened before, wasn't it? Huh.
うちは高価な望遠鏡より一人一つの双眼鏡をモットーに活動しております。
I'm gonna go ahead and take a little break here, right? I'm gonna go ahead and stop right here for now. Because I don't want to continue for them, because I want to try to set up for a stream as well. But nevertheless, this is amazing. This is so good. Oh my god. It gives me so many, like, give me so much nostalgia for, like, If My Heart Had Wings. That type of art style. Like, for the background art. I feel like background art has even improved drastically. Good lord. And the character art as well. And the music. Oh, it's so good. It's actually really, really good. And the implementation of the phone interaction with the woman that he met online, apparently. That's also really interesting. Just the integration of that is really, really crafty. As well as the little, like, chibi art and stuff. That's pretty good. Nevertheless, love it so far. And I also want to go ahead and thank Ping. My Ping sucks. You are the best. He doesn't suck. That's actually his common username on YouTube and stuff. But nevertheless, dude, buddy, I really do thank you so much for this early Christmas gift, dude. Seriously, I can't wait to do. I'm gonna turn this into a series. I'm gonna have to sit down and record a little bit more in the future. But for now, gotta take a little break, get some stuff taken care of, see if I can get a stream going. But nevertheless, I'll see you later. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. My name is Tamil. Like, subscribe, and as always, have a good day. And I'll see you on in the next video or whatever I make. See ya.